Where's my jeans? Them blue ones. Alright. Hello all you hardcores out there, how are you doing? It's Porky here. And as for all you haters out there and you trolls, fuck you. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Get behind your keyboards? Hey, get behind your keyboards and start sending crap. Or ringing me up and then when I say let's meet up your arseholes fall out. Hey? Hey? Apple crumble. Right. First of all, I got that wrong the other day, didn't I, about the Acoli. How dare I? I meant to say you should have had more points than 3 took off. It was that crap, I just put it out of my head. The fight. I mean, how many more fights has Lawrence Acoli? How many going to have before penny drops that he's no good? So could there be somebody in the background pulling strings for him? Could he have a manager in the background pulling strings for him? Hey? They're all creating their own agendas, aren't they? You've got Lawrence Acoli, the Source, Conor Benn, you know, the Destroyer, you know, Dave Allen the White Rhino, but Dave Allen's a geezer, innit? He deserves a chance. He's world class. Who am I to say anything about Dave Allen? He's world class. Dave Allen fans will tell me that I'm a hater if I say that Dave Allen's not won a Central Area title and that he's been beat, you know, a few times. But he's fought people that nobody else wanted to fight, hasn't he? And tested himself, put his son in the window. Now Lawrence Acoli, Lawrence Acoli is the British and Commonwealth champion. And he's got a WBA Continental belt as well. He's 10 fights. 25-year-old. 26 at Christmas. 10 fights in. And he's British and Commonwealth champion. But who's his best win? Well, he's just beat Chamberlain, Watkins and Askin. Now, he's stopped a few of them as well. He's ranked number 20 on BoxRec. So Lawrence Acoli, he's in the mix. And I can assure you Eddie Hearn's got Ersk now. So he's going to control all them belts. He's already controlling all the belts at heavyweight except one. Eddie Hearn's looking to dominate, isn't he? That's what he's doing. He's looking to dominate. Good luck to him, I say, as well. As long as he stays out my way, good luck to him. But Lawrence Acoli's not beaten nobody yet. But he's only had 10 fights, hasn't he? He's really a heavyweight. Soon as Lawrence Acoli gets whooped at cruiserweight, he's going to say, oh, I'm a heavyweight. Do you know what I mean? Bellew got whooped at heavyweight. And he said, I'm a cruiserweight. Then he got big money to fight Hay. Then he's gone down to fight Erskine at cruiserweight. He'll get whipped off Erskine. Then he'll say, I'm a heavyweight. He's got his excuse already made. And then he'll say, I were a heavyweight in amateurs. Yeah, we know, Tony, you're boring us to death. Tony Bellew's not got a box rec top 10 winning on his CV. Did you know that? Not got a box rec top 10 win on his CV. Now, I'm just looking here at this list here. These are the 25 pay-per-view fights since Eddie Hearn took over at Sky. Audley against David Hay. That was shit. Vladimir against Hay. That was shit. Toegate, wasn't it? Hay against Audley were no punch gate. Nobody threw a punch. Then you've got Carl Froch bringing pay-per-view back against Kesler in a rematch. Then you've got Froch Groves and then Froch Groves 2. Then you've got a stinker, Bellew Cleverly rematch. They were the Stinkinators. Then you've got Manny Pacquiao against Mayweather, stinker. Brooke Gavin, stinker. Fury against Klitschko, a stinker. Tyson Fury's style's horrible, isn't it? It's not fan friendly, but it's effective. But it's an horrible style, isn't it? And I don't like that style. But it works for him, doesn't it? Then you've got Joshua White. That was half alright, wasn't it? Bit of a tear up, but he only won one round, didn't he, White? Then you've got Quig Frampton, that was a stinker. Joshua Martin, a stinker. Joshua Brazil, stinker. Golovkin Brook, a stinker. Joshua Molina, a massive stinker. Bellew Hay, another stinker. Joshua Klitschko, good fight. Brooks Spence, good fight. Mayweather McGregor, stinker. Joshua Tackham, Joshua Parker, both stinkers. Bellew Hay 2, stinker. White Parker, stinker. AJ against Povetkin, a stinker. So basically you've got 6 out of 25 that were any good. 19 fucking stinkers. Has anybody got a problem with that? Yeah? You have? What are you going to fucking do? What are you going to fucking do about it? All you fucking all you haters out there and trolls. What are you going to do about it? Hey, what are you going to do? It's my opinion, isn't it? Now, Eddie Hearn wants to put shit on. That's his business. I was reading earlier British Boxing Board of Control Limited Rules and Regulations book. You know, the green book? Now, there's rules in there that contradict themselves and get little get outs for them, and everything's stacked in the promoters and the managers' favour. There's no stacked in the fighters' favour, and I don't agree with that, because I'm a big fan of fighters. Massive fan of all fighters, but I just don't agree with that. I don't agree with it at all. But that's just my opinion, isn't it? That's just my opinion. But it's just my opinion. But it is what it is, isn't it? Now, oh, somebody might tell me off there on YouTube for saying it is what it is. Well, fuck you. Say what I want. It's my channel. Get fucked. Take it up with Rico, because I can't reply to you on YouTube. So address your complaints to Rico and he might reply to you, or address them to Claire Marsh or Stacey85 Cross on Twitter, and they'll speak for me, won't they? On Twitter, they'll reply for me, because I can't reply to you all. You've blocked me on everything. You've got me kicked off everything. Only thing I'm not kicked off on is YouTube, and they won't let me go on and reply. So there's a lot at stake on this channel at the moment. So, and all you haters out there, you'd love to knock this channel up for me, wouldn't you? But you haven't got a prayer. Oh my God! You've not got a prayer. And soon enough you're going to see how good we're going and what's happening with channel. And you're going to be desperate and gutted. Because you're all sickos. Now, should Sky bring Jim Watt back? Somebody's asked me, called Steve from Birkenhead. Yeah, I think they should. Jim Watt's not got favourites, has he? Jim Watt is his own man, isn't he? He ain't got no favourites. He was sticking it to Carl Froch about having a low left years ago. Before he was world champion, he was sticking it to him. He stuck it to him in the Brian McGee fight. He kept getting caught, didn't he? Even though he dropped McGee a few times. Now, and he was still sticking it to him at the end of his career. Jim Watt doesn't do friends or favours. He says it as he sees it. Now, what we've got at Sky, we've got too many people in boxing, ex-fighters, working and commentating on the friends or friends of friends. That's my opinion. Is there anybody who works at Sky who's not connected to the fighters at Eddie Hearn's stable? Is there? I sometimes wonder. You know, you've got Spencer Oliver commentating and being a pundit on Derek Chisora fights. You know, you've got Paul Smith commentating on Bellew's fights and David Price fights. You've got Tony Bellew whispering in Eddie Hearn's ear all about getting David Price another chance. People should just be themselves. Be yourselves. Be real people. Don't be fake. Now, somebody sent a really long message on YouTube. I forget what it were now, and it was telling me that I should speak the truth and blah de blah about Tyson Fury and say it as I seen it. Well, I said it. I'm not a big fan of Tyson's style. Now, I do know Tyson, but I won't class him as a close mate. I know him. I'm more closer to other people who's related to Tyson. But I will say what I want to say, mate. If you don't like it, don't watch my channel. But thank you for your comment. But I will say what I want to say. But you don't need to send massive essays on YouTube about what I should and shouldn't do. It's my channel and I'll do what I want to do with it. If nobody likes this channel, don't tune in. Don't be part of it. Don't tune in. I'm not saying you can't have a go at me, but the point was taken. But if you go and look at the fight that I mentioned when he fought Sarifi, I said enough about Tyson then. Now, my opinion still hasn't changed. He's not ready for Wilder, but his style is awful. I don't like that style. But it's effective for him. It's his style. He's perfected a style that's practically unbeatable. He's got the longest arms in boxing and is the tallest fighter in boxing at his level. So he's going to be hard to beat. Joshua knows it's an hard fight. Dillian White knows it's an hard fight, and he's in the mix. I've got Dillian White as the number 4 heavyweight in the world at the moment, just above Luis Ortiz. I know that's going to send people crazy, but I think he's just been a bit more active than Luis Ortiz, and I can see them fighting. But the fact that Dillian and Anthony Joshua didn't mutter Luis Ortiz's name when he was at Sky says a lot for how good Luis Ortiz is. And Wilder dealt with him, didn't he? Now, he couldn't get Wilder out there. They didn't want to fight Ortiz and Wilder iced him. So what does that tell you? Well, what does that tell you? I'll tell you a little story, shall I? When Eddie Hearn had Ortiz, he was WBA interim champion and he put him in with Dave Allen. And they wouldn't sanction a fight because of Dave's ranking, you know, for interim belt. Why didn't Eddie Hearn try and get him upgraded to regular champ? When Scott Quigg were interim champion, he upgraded him, didn't he, to regular belt, and then he went and drew. Day they get it belt, he drew. And then prayed at belt on night after the draw. Now, as far as I'm concerned, Luis Ortiz is the bogeyman. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody wanted to fight Luis Ortiz. Nobody. Why not? Why didn't they want to fight Luis Ortiz? I'll tell you why, because he's an hard fight. He's a Southpaw Olympian. He's an hard fight. Do you know what I mean? No, that's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. It's a very, very, very hard fight. Now, I've noticed the press conference that were out yesterday, were it? Anthony Crolla, he's talking about Lomachenko. Now, why is Anthony Crolla talking Lomachenko? Lomachenko's beat Linares, didn't he? Linares beat Crolla up twice, didn't he? Crolla didn't win 3 rounds in both fights. And Linares got beat by Lomachenko. But yet 2 months ago, Matthew Macklin mentioned Lomachenko against Crolla on pay-per-view. Why do they feel that they have to give Crolla a pay-per-view? What has Crolla done to be pay-per-view? The Sky narrative now is this. Let's take guys that are substandard world level, you know, like European level guys. Crolla's European level now when he's dropped down in his ability because he's on slide. Why are they taking these guys down that have got a little bit of a following that are European level and all of a sudden putting them in with top guys who are elite level and saying, oh, that's that guy there, he's an elite guy, it's a pay-per-view. It's like what they've done with Bellew against Usyk. Usyk's a top elite guy like Lomachenko. So if you get a fight against him, it's a pay-per-view fight, innit? But it's wrong, innit? Now let's have a look at Anthony Crolla's record. Nice guy, great story, tried to stop burglars, he's got a nice smile, good looking kid. He's with Joe Gallagher. Now he's ranked number 8 in world, number 8, box rank 8. He's ranked number 2 in Britain. Now his next fight's on 10th of November against a guy ranked number 13. Who's been beat 3 times, and it'll be his 42nd fight. You know, he's 31 year old, it's his 42nd fight, and I don't really see anybody who is beat who's any good. He's had an 8 winning streak on top, but what's Crolla really done, to be honest? What's Crolla done? He's beat Burns and Ramirez since he lost to Linares, but who has he really beat? Crolla. Let's have a look at Crolla's record. Let's have a look. Gavin Reese, he was shot when he fought him. John Murray, he wasn't a champion, but also, was he a champion? Darlis Perez. Who's Crolla's signature win? Who's Crolla's signature win? Has he got a signature win? I don't think Crolla's got a signature win, to be honest. No, he ain't got a signature win. He ain't got a signature win. He fought for vacant WBA title against Crolla, didn't he? Or did Crolla defend his belt against him? Either way, you know, you can go through Darlis Perez, Barroso, whether they got upgraded to champion or not, or whatever. I don't see a signature win on Crolla's record to start spouting about Lomachenko. Bellew's not got a signature win and he's spouting about Usyk. These are harsh words from me, aren't they? But who is Crolla's signature win? He's spouting off about Lomachenko. Who's Crolla's signature win? Because I'm confused about all this here. I'm very confused. Now, I'm going to go through Crolla's record here. Ricky Burns was shot. Gavin Reese was shot. Darlis Perez, he had a draw with him. And then he beat him. What he upgraded to champion, Darlis Perez? Let's have a look. Yeah, Darlis Perez was upgraded from interim champion to world champion in space of 6 months. He was given the belt from interim, beating Jonathan Maxello. He got upgraded then he drew with Crolla, and then he fought Crolla again and lost, and then Crolla fought Barroso. I don't think Barroso were a world champion. No, he'd not been a world champion. So basically it's Darlis Perez, and he was upgraded to a champion. So has Crolla beat a champion? Well, yeah, he's beat Reese, hasn't he? And he beat Burns, but they were shot, weren't they? They were shot. And it is what it is, isn't it? It's a shame that they're putting him in bracket with Lomachenko, because sooner or later somebody's going to get hurt, aren't they? Somebody's going to get hurt. But it's like Ricky Burns. He's had 50 fights now, hasn't he? Ricky Burns. So Crolla shouldn't be in with Lomachenko, and Bellew's not got a signature win. He's on his 4th pay-per-view. Maybe Crolla deserves a pay-per-view against Lomachenko, but does he beat Lomachenko, Crolla? No. Could he get seriously hurt against Lomachenko? Yeah, I think he could, because I think he's brave, Crolla, isn't he? Does Joe Gallagher need the money? No, he doesn't. Does Joe Gallagher like the money? Oh yeah, very much. Does Joe Gallagher care for his fighters? Well, he didn't stop Mark Morrison fight, did he? When he was getting tonked about all over the place against Wellburn, he didn't stop that, did he? So I don't know. Is Joe Gallagher going to throw a towel in when Beta Beef starts setting about Callum Johnson? I hope not. I hope he lets him fight if Callum's in there with a chance. But if he looks like he's going to get hurt, I hope he stops him. But it's a tough ask for Callum Johnson, isn't it? But he can punch, and he's got a puncher's chance. But I think we all know Callum Johnson shouldn't be anywhere near Beterbia, should he really? But dare to be great. The Hearns preach dare to be great, don't they? Now this is how I look at it, right? Dare to be great, yeah, it's alright saying that, dare to be great, but why don't Joshua dare to be great and fight Wilder? Well, it's alright dare to be great for everybody else, innit? Paul Smith against Andre Ward, Lee Purdy against Devin Alexander, Gavin Reese against Adrian Broner. Do you know what I mean? All them guys, they can all dare to be great, can't they? Charlie Edwards, that guy he fought. You know, Crolla against Lomachenko, dare to be great. Bellew against Usyk. Who's to say Bellew might not get hurt? Touch wood he don't. So I don't want to see anybody hurt in a boxing ring. But sooner or later somebody's going to get hurt on these dare to be greats. But it won't be Anthony Joshua, will it? They're not going to risk him, are they? Not when they're earning that kind of money. Do you know what I mean? No way they're going to risk him. No way they're going to risk him, but I don't believe in dare to be great. I believe in dare to be safe. That's what I want to see. Dare to be safe. It's better to be safe than people getting hurt. Do you know what I mean? That's my opinion. But
can I ask you a personal question?
Tell me something.
So, but it's one of them things, isn't it? It's boxing, isn't it? It's how boxing's going at the moment, and I just don't want to see anybody hurt in a boxing ring, because it's not nice. And but people keep taking these risks, don't they? They keep taking risks now, and people in boxing are cold animals at times. There's people in boxing that are just cold. Now, if people have got a problem with anything I'm saying here, what they need to do, they need to get in touch with me and say, I don't like what you're saying there, Russ. I don't like it. I've got a problem with that, mate. Well, tell me then, because I ain't got a problem with it. I'm just being honest. if you can't be honest, what's point in doing these videos? I'm giving an honest opinion. I could name names about a lot of things. I could come on here and go on about people who pass buckets about at shows, do you know, for charity. When you see them people passing buckets about at shows, asking you to buy a raffle ticket, right? And then at the end of night they say so and so won. Oh, so and so's 100 quid. You never get to see that person, do you? They take about 1,500 quid at small old shows, don't they? Oh, so and so won it. Where do you think that 1,500 quid goes to? Does it go to a charity so everybody can see it? Come on, you're talking to Big Porky. Little things like that, snide moves with money and things like that, it's been going on for years, and we've seen people doing parallel dips in ring and walking, passing bucket around for charity. They keep it for themselves. Do you know what I mean? It's not a governed sport. They don't do that at FA Cup final, do they? Because football's governed, isn't it? But it's just my opinion anyway, so you know what I mean? Anyway, I want to shout out to my sponsors. K Official, you've been fantastic. Edlington Motors at Edlington Doncaster. Ledger Frames of Conisborough Doncaster. Ali Churchill Tailors at Doncaster, celebrating 50 years. Thank you for the shirts. The Tea Leaf Company Brighton, thank you very much. And Will at Colourworks Leicester, thank you for painting my house. You've been a real tonic and a good friend. Thank you very much. Shout out to Frank Smith, shout out to Stacey Cross, Claire Marsh, and all them people that sent questions in. Steve at Birkenhead, the few others. You fucking... Oh.